What's going on, everybody? I'm Hijo del Amigo. Welcome back to the CMLL 2004 series. This is episode 15. And yeah, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Hope everybody watching this is doing well. And yeah, let's just get right into it. I was gonna say last time I did blank, 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 but I actually don't remember what we did last time. So let's take a peek. All right, last time we were dealing with the fallouts from our last big pay-per-view, the Leyenda de Plata tournament. Perro Aguayo won that. We had some other developments. Hector Garza and Mr. Aguilar beat Hijo del Santo in LA Park. So yeah, we dealt with the ramifications of that, essentially. You see here, we booked our Nicho, Damien, and Halloween match against Jushin Thunder Liger, Dragon Kid, and Heat. It was supposed to happen on the pay-per-view, but didn't. What else? Let's see. We gave Perros del Mal a big. Oh yeah, we had Perros del Mal form right after the pay-per-view. So I believe. Oh wait, no, this is the pay-per-view. Yeah, on the Televisa episode right after the pay-per-view, we had Perros del Mal form. Perros del Mal, excuse me. So yeah, that was like the big angle that happened last time. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, they had a win here. Mephisto and Virus unified their titles, with Mephisto coming out on top. So yeah, no more super lightweight title. And yeah, aside from that, we kind of just looked towards the Torneo Gran Alternativa. Hello, Kira. Always nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, you see here we have Atlantis and Volador Jr. teaming up in this match. They are going to be in the tournament. That's kind of why we're just establishing this here. Los Delincuentes Japoneses are going to be in. We're going to do Nozawa and Minoru. And a bunch of other teams are going to be in. We can talk about that more later. Actually, let's talk about that more right now. Because since the last stream I did... Oh, my stream is frozen on the stream manager. Hold on. All right, there we go. Yeah, since the last stream we did, I've taken some time and kind of fleshed out the next pay-per-view card here. So you can see it's a bunch of matches. I believe it's like 11 or 12. Yeah, we got, of course, we're opening for Tech Masterclass. And then we have we're doing the whole tournament in one night. So it's an 8-team, one-night tournament. We're doing the 4 quarterfinal matches. Of course, we'll have our traditional special attraction match, which is going to be... well, you see here, kind of spoilers. I got Perros del Mal, which is Nicho, El Millonario, and Mr. Aguila. I'm planning on getting Nicho, Damien, and Halloween into to Perros del Mal in this stream, I guess, because I just want them to be in the group. So yeah, they're gonna have a trios match against Jushin Liger, Heat, and Negro Casas, who is kind of feuding with them. You know, he's had beef with Perro Aguayo Jr. for basically not the entire stream, but they've been involved with one another for a while now. We are going to run back Dr. Wagner Jr. and Lance Storm for the 3rd time. We've done it twice before and it went really well, so we're doing it again for the heavyweight title. We're gonna have the semifinals of the tournament. Yeah, then I kind of want to do like either a tornado tag or a false count anywhere, hardcore match, whatever. Just some kind of non-regular match where we can have Damien 666 and Halloween face Vampiro and Shocker. I figure we can have Vampiro finally turn heel in this match, and I guess he'll also join Perros del Mal. So it's just gonna be like half the roster at that point. Yeah. Of course, we're also gonna do LA Park versus Hector Garza. And then finally, the finals of the tournament will be the last match of the pay-per-view. Alright, so yeah, this is kind of our roadmap going forward. This is what we're building towards. This is what we're booking to. Alright, and I also booked out like the next 3 weeks of Televisa shows, pretty much. So yeah, we're all set to go. You guys are all caught up. I'm all caught up. It's time to book some Super Viernes. I don't actually plan out what we're going to do on Super Viernes. I only plan out Televisa. Yeah, when it comes to Super Viernes, I kind of just it's like, all right, what are we doing on Televisa? All right, let's just book something different than that. Can we go to yeah, let's go here. There's some training going on here. Oh, Grand Hamada and Dr. Eki's getting into a heated argument. All right, come on, chill out, guys. Grand Hamada seems like such a chill dude. So, Dr. Eki's, what did you do to piss him off? What did you do? Oh, all right, that's it. You know, one of the downsides of your locker room actually having good morale is that you don't get a lot of issues. You don't get any funny notifications. Nobody's getting into fights, you know? And it's like, guys, I know everybody's happy to work here, but come on, spice things up, live a little. All right, anyway, Super Viernes time. Basically for the next 3 weeks on Televisa, where the main events are just going to be different variations of Técnicos versus Perros del Mal. So we want to make sure that if the Técnicos are going to lose to them, we have to give them wins on Super Viernes, and vice versa. I just want to keep people from losing too much momentum, I guess. And who do I want to win this? We'll probably give it to Perros del Mal. So yeah, let's have these guys get wins tonight. LA Park, Shocker, Vampiro. Okay. They don't need to all be in the same match. So let's just book Shocker and Vampiro to beat some guys here. They can face. Oh yeah. Also, this isn't important at all, really. But off screen, I gave gimmick ideas to Arcángel de la Muerte and Pirata Morgan. Just Pirata Morgan has cooled momentum, but he's really popular. So I would like for him to not have cooled momentum. And Arcángel de la Muerte, he's just got solid stats and is a useful guy for us to use. So I don't want him to fall into being well, he's already unimportant. But yeah, we would like to get him at least to neutral. So yeah, those are the guys we gave the gimmick ideas to. We'll probably try to get more because we've got a lot of people with bad momentum, unfortunately. All right, but that's enough about that. Let's have Shocker and Vampiro be. Let's do El Dandy and Lismark Jr. Oh wait. Oh, is he a technical? Damn. Tineblas Jr. He's got some pop. All right, let's get him in there. You know what? 10 minutes. Good for this. And let's give them a Shocker. Wait, no, not 0-0 scoreline. Just regular old match, putting these guys over. All right, let's book a 3v3 classic Lucha Libre main events. All right, so I know LA Park is going to be in it, and probably I want him to get the win. LA Park and Hijo del Santo, they did lose a bit of pop because I had them lose to Hector Garza and Mr. Aguila. So I'm trying to be careful about, having them take too many losses. So yeah, let's give LA Park a win here. Who can he team with? Like I've just been doing LA Park and Santo a bunch, but they're both super over, so it makes sense. Let's do that again. Convince myself. Let's do LA Park, Santo, and Negro Casas. They can take on. Let's have them take on Wagner Jr. and let's do do super crazy. Well, actually, no. I don't want to do anyone from Perros del Mal. They're probably going to be in a separate match. They're no really like a main event. I don't know. Super crazy, maybe. He's got the pop for it. All right, let's just do this. Dr. Wagner Jr., Pirata Morgan, and all right, we'll do Ray Bucanero. Good 14 minutes there. There's a lot of heavy hitters in this match. Yeah, we're gonna give LA Park the win. Clean win over 7 beat Pirata Morgan. I know I just said that he has cooled momentum and that we wanted him to not lose too much momentum, but I don't really want him to beat Ray Bucanero because we're not about to give, you know, LA Park and Hijo del Santo a tag title shot or anything. So yeah, Pirata Morgan, unfortunately, you got to do the job. We'll have him make a dramatic comeback because the main event. You know, booking Super Viernes is always interesting to me. It's like it's like if AEW Dark existed, but instead of being like a show where like lower card guys wrestled, all the same dudes from Dynamite wrestled, but they just had like non-canon matches. That's what it feels like. You know, it's like all the main eventers are here. We're not advancing storylines or anything tonight. They're just wrestling. Let's do another 3v3. Let's get some Perros action. I hope me rolling the R every time isn't annoying. I feel like if I say Perros del Mal, it sounds stupid. So I feel like I have to do it. I feel obliged. All right, Perro, Hector, and let's do Mr. Nebula. Or Mr. Aguila, I mean, excuse me. All right, you know what? They can wrestle Mr. Nebula and who else? Let's do like Atlantis and Felino. That's a solid technical team right there, but unfortunately, they're definitely going to lose this. Should we do like an interference or something? There is like 20 guys in this group, right? Or we could do like a distraction. Here, we're gonna do Mr. Nebula is going to be distracted by Damien El Terrible. You know what? Let's put him at ringside. All right, we only need 23 more minutes. All right. Next match, let's go ahead and do another Lucha Libre match. You know, I feel like lately, you see here, I'm doing a bunch of just standard 3-on-3 Lucha matches because it's Super Viernes. But I feel like recently on Televisa, we've been mixing it up a lot more, like with singles matches and tag matches and 8-man tags, you know. I don't really know if there was a point I was trying to make. It's more of an observation, I guess. As I was saying it, I was like, where am I going with this? Nowhere. All right, let's see. Who? We got Ultimo Dragon, Ultimo Guerrero, Panther, Million Audio. I don't know. Let's do. You know what? Let's do a little bit of a foreshadowing here. You're gonna have Nicho, Damien, and Halloween team with Perro Jr. Kind of foreshadowing that they're going to join Perros del Mal. I mean, maybe they don't have to officially join the group, but I just imagine, just based on like their vibes, they would be cool for each other, you know? Especially they're all Rudos. So it kind of just makes sense. It just makes sense that they would join the group, or at the very least, just tag with them. All right, yeah, let's do this, and they can take on some technicals. Let's see. How about we do... Don't... You know, I don't want to put Ultimo Dragon in this match to take a loss. Or how about we do Blue Panther? Oh, whoops. B. Blue Panther. Ran Hamada. Who I had somebody else. Oh yeah, El Pantera and Ricky Martin. Give him a cool 11 minutes. And let's give the win to, let's give it to Halloween. Man, we should take a loss. You know, I'm gonna let the game decide. It's probably gonna pick Ricky Marvin or El Pantera. So yeah, we're just gonna let the game decide. And again, we're also gonna have this be a tainted finish. How about, I just thought of this team, so how about we have some fun here? We're gonna do Ultimo Dragon, Mystico, and Volador Jr. What an all-star team up here. All right, and this can maybe be a steal the show match. So let's do. Yo, we're going crazy. Ultimo Guerrero, Arcángel de la Muerte, and I forget, is Sangre Azteca actually good in steal the show matches, or do I just put him in them? I don't know. You know what? We're gonna put him in. Yeah, usually don't like to book 3v3 steal the show matches, but I just thought that Ultimo Dragon, Mystico, and Volador Jr. are all not booked, and I was just like, what a team. All right, yeah, we're gonna have Dragon get the win though over 7B Sangre. Here, let's do All right, I don't know why I was typing so slow there. I'm gonna move this up above this. All right, we need a tech master class. We could probably get like 2 more matches on the card if we want to. So let's get a tech master class in here. Let's do 2v2 Mephisto and where's the Gorera? Where's the Gorera? I have literally never seen this. He's got ice cold momentum. Ice cold. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. He's got ice cold momentum. I've never seen this before. Poor guy. We never book him to win. Maybe he can win this. Let's see. And you know what? Let's have him face Virus and who are our other tech guys? We go through this every time. Alcanac is good, but if I put him in the match, I feel like he's not gonna want to put over Mephisto and Fuerza Guerrera. Also, I believe we had Fuerza Guerrera and El Dandy beat Alcanac and somebody else, and he wasn't really too happy about it. Storm's really good. This Tony Guerrera guy has decent tech, but he's not over. You know what? Great Sasuke, get in there. Why not? It's Super Viernes. All right, 10-minute tag team tech master class. We're gonna have Mephisto get, and we're just gonna have him beat Virus again. I know he just beat him for the title, but whatever. That's how it goes sometimes. And we'll do a 8th one. We're doing a lot of these on the show. Weirdos cheat sometimes. You know how it be. Alright, it's a very weird match. I hope it does well. Alright, we've got a bit more time. Let's do one more match. Let's see. Masquerade 2000 and Universo 2000 both have cool momentum. Parodontis is warm somehow. Alright, let's have Los Hermanos Dinamita beat somebody. Screw it. Alright, they can be... Who can they beat? Oh, Brasil Junior, or not Junior. Brasil has chilly momentum. Brasil the Latino has better momentum, but he's not as popular. Okay. All right, yeah, let's get weird. Let's do Brazo de Oro. Should we do Junior? I really need to give these guys more dark matches. They're, yeah. We're gonna do Brazo de Oro, Brazo de Plata, and Lance Storm. Why not? gonna have Universo beat Razo de Plata. Right. Let's see. Right. I mean, we can make this 15, I think. All right, this is looking like a show. We're just gonna plop in a couple of a couple of promos so we can try to get the bonus. All right, as per usual, we're gonna give Hijo del Santo the show closing promo. Here, we'll have him talk about Perro Aguayo Jr. I guess Hector Garza. All right, we're gonna give a promo to Perros del Mal, which basically means Perro Aguayo Jr. is gonna talk. Here, we'll have all of them backstage, of course. Shelly Martinez. Let's see, Mr. Aguila. Who else? Damien. There's too many people in this group, man. There's gonna be two Damiens. All right, we got Damien. We got Bedoff. And you know what? Let's get the other guys in there. Let's establish that they're all boys. You know, so there's continuity when they join the group officially. All right, get it? Because Perros del Mal, bark, woof, woof. Get it? Haha. I'm so clever. We're gonna have them talking about Santo, Místico, and LA Park, I guess. 4 more minutes. Give Shocker a promo. There, we're just gonna have him bury them. 2 minutes. Or you know what? It can be 3 minutes. Why not? That'll be after their match. Oh, wow. We landed at exactly 112 minutes. Damn. Damn. That was on purpose. 100%. No, it definitely wasn't. Let's get a dark match going, and then, yeah, the show's good to go. Here, let's get a bunch of people in this. 5 on 5. Everybody get in here. Who's not doing stuff? Let's get Connect. Máscara Sagrada. Mascara Mágica. And we're gonna get the junior Brazos. Alright, they can take on, let's see. You know, I haven't booked Los Televisanes in a while. So let's get them in here. Who's the other one? Why can I never remember all three of them? Oh, Scorpio. There we go. I feel like I always remember Emilio Charles Jr. and then I remember one of the other three, but not all three of them. All right, and you know what? I think Minoru. Oh, he's got 83 experience. 20, what? Okay, I was gonna say maybe he needs some experience, but I guess not. All right, I guess we can book Mazada. Sure. Sure. Oh boy. All right, they can get experience, but we're gonna give the win to the legendary Elkanem. All right, there we go. That's a super Viernes. You know, I'm looking for this show. I feel like we've been on a bit of a hot streak lately. We've been doing really well on Televisa, and I feel like our super Viernes shows have been doing all right. So I'm gonna guess kind of high. Let's shoot for like a 78. You know, a 78 for a super Viernes would be pretty good. All right, pre-show 5v5. Elkanek gets the win. Oh man, 26 and a 29. Yeah, we need to give them more of these pre-show matches for sure. And how did Mazada do? Mazada got a 44. You know, he's not as bad as I always think he is, but that doesn't mean he's good. You know. Right on to the main card. We've got our Tech Masterclass here. Mephisto and Fuerza Guerrera get a win over Virus and the Great Sasuke in a very weird tag match. Alright, moving on. Alright, Los Hermanos Dinamita, Mascara Año 2000, Universal 2000, and Apollo Dantes get a win over Lance Storm and Los Brazos. Again, just a random match. I just noticed these guys had cool momentum and was like, all right, let's give them a win at the expense of these other guys. All right, 8-man action. We got Nicho Millionario, Damien 666, Halloween, and Petioff Jr. They're getting a tainted win over Blue Panther, Gran Hamada, El Pantera, and Ricky Marvin. Halloween pinned El Pantera using underhanded tactics. He said, look over there, and El Pantera turned around and he got him in a schoolboy. That dastardly Halloween. All right, decent match. Blue Panther got a 69, damn. just overperforming for this match. All right, our Steal the Show. God, man, I don't know why it's so hard to book a Steal the Show that gets like over a 70 in this save for me. I thought this would do it for sure. It has Ultimo Dragon and Ultimo Guerrero in it. But no, we got a 68, unfortunately. Yo, Mystico did better than Volador Jr. Oh, shit. Oh, Mystico's turning into like a real top guy. Hell yeah. Yeah, and it looks like Sangre Azteca and Arcangel de la Muerte kind of brought the match down. So yeah, it's not great. We're gonna change this guy's gimmick. He's just gonna have an Angel of Death gimmick. Oh, the gimmick idea was a failure. I love that. His gimmick. Oh, his gimmick got an initial rating of great anyways. All right, well, there you go. I guess we didn't need the gimmick idea at all. It would have been better without it actually. So, what do you know? All right, Shocker and Vampiro team up and get a win over El Dandy and Tinieblas Jr. Gets a 63. You know, the matches on this show have not been too great. I may have overshot with that 78 estimate, but we'll see how the last two matches do. Hopefully they're good. Oh, okay, 75 promo from Shocker though. That might help things. That's good. Thank you, Shocker. The Perro Aguayo Jr. promo actually not doing that great. That's unfortunate. There's so many and Shelly Mercedes. All right, co-main events. The Perros del Mal take on Mr. Nebula, Atlantis, and Felino and get a win. A tainted win, of course. And yeah, gets a 69. You know, having a hard time crossing that 70 barrier on this show. Not Perro Aguayo Jr. though. Got a 72. Yeah, a little disappointing here, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the main event, pretty solid though. Gets a 76. LA Park, Hijo del Santo, and Negro Casas get a win over Dr. Wagner Jr., Pirata Morgan, and Rey Bucanero. Well, you know, at least the main event was good. that counts for something, I'm sure. And everybody doing really well in this match, of course. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and change. You know, he only had cool momentum. He maybe could have been fine with just a character idea. But we're here already, so let's see. Hey, a success. All right, and his old school badass gimmick got a rating of great. You know, it's pretty funny that one of the gimmick ideas failed and one of them succeeded, but both of the gimmicks got the same rating. Ooh, and 64 from Hijo del Santo. Not feeling it tonight. Oh, we got exactly what I guessed. The 78. Let's go. Yeah, just call me Nostradamus because I predict the future, I guess. I don't know. The show doesn't feel like it deserved the 78, but you know, whatever, man. Sure. Damn, that was pretty funny. All right, made a little bit of money. Cool. All right, you know, a successful show and against all odds. Not talking about the TNA show, talking about our show, but against all odds, we got exactly the score I thought we would get. So yeah, we're doing good. Oh, Koji Kanemoto possibly on his way out of New Japan. Hold on. I mean, oh well, only 3,500 per month. I definitely bring him in. He's 37 in 2004. Wow. I mean, yeah, I'd bring him in though if he like quits. Oh, speaking of AJW and their bad morale. You know, the past two episodes, I've been kind of asking you guys if I should buy them. And, you know, let's go take a look at them. You know, I tried doing like a copy save just to test things out and see if it would be worth it. And, you know, I don't think it is, unfortunately. Because even though we would gain all this popularity in Japan, which we, you know, right now in Japan, I think we're at like a 6 or a 7 everywhere. But yeah, even if we gained all this popularity, we wouldn't be able to get a TV deal, which is, you know, really unfortunate. But also on top of that, if we were to buy them, we would have to spend this much money, 406,000. And you know, I'm kind of just a bit uncomfortable spending that much money, I gotta say. Also, if we look at their finances, they've been slowly making money every month, actually. So I feel like if we wait until like there's the final notice where it says they're gonna go out of business, maybe we can get them for cheaper. You know, it seems like their debt has been decreasing month by month. And yeah, but though, yeah, and on the same topic of finances though, somebody commented in the last video that since we're consistently making money, we should buy them. But actually, it turns out I look and we've been actually losing a bit of money every month, which it seems illogical because we make money after every show, but I guess we're spending so much on workers that we're actually not making money every month. We have 2.9 million. So it's not like we're in any danger or anything, but we're also not really making. So yeah, with all those factors considered, I don't think it's the best time for us to buy AG. Unfortunately, I would have liked to. You know, I was already plotting and scheming. I was like, what if we bring in Ayako Hamada and she's like, you know, doing some intergender stuff with Grand Hamada, but then oh no, she's dating Perro Aguayo Jr. and she joins them. Referee Roberto Rangel retired. All right. Happy retirement. Perro Aguayo Jr. giving a shout out to Brazo de Oro Jr. Okay. The great Sasuke saying Ricky Marvin is good in the ring. He definitely is. I already know this. Thank you for telling me. I'm glad we're both Ricky Marvin truthers. Oh, and Ultimo Dragon says Brazo de Plata sells like crap. You know, Ultimo Dragon and LA Park always with the negative notes. They never have anything nice to say about people. Right. You know what? We've got stuff planned for Televisa, so let's get straight to it, I guess. Actually, hold on. Let me drink a sip of water real quick. All right, the water has been consumed. All right, Televisa time. Let's head to is there like a 6,000 seat arena maybe? No. Oh wait, are we only look? Oh. We could go here, I guess, if we want to, you know, just make a little bit. Oh, we can sell out this place actually. So yeah, let's go here. Let's go to the Poliforum Benito Juarez. I definitely pronounced this way off. But yeah, let's go here. We got training. Oh, word is that it wasn't a great session. What? What? I don't think I've ever seen that before. It wasn't a what? Man, what does that mean? Did somebody get hurt? Alan, or not Alan Angels, Alan Stone of a creative finish. God, if Alan Angels just appeared on my CMLL roster, I'd be very afraid. Emilio Charles Jr. angle idea. He's like, put me on the show, man, please. Nitro and Chris Stone hanging out together. Okay. Super Parka is cheerful and fun to be around. Oh, James Gibson organizing a poker tournament. All right, a lot going on this time, actually. See, everyone seems to be in good spirits. As am I, because it's time to book Televisa. And I have it pre-planned. Let's go. All right, let's work our way up from the bottom, I guess. So we're going to open with Negro Casas versus Nicho Emilian Audio in a tech masterclass. What a match. just gonna have it be a regular 1v1 match. You know, in my mind, I feel like I look at the Perros del Mal as they're such cool heels that they don't necessarily have to like win all the time, you know? It's like either they get disqualified or they lose, but then they're still cool. They like kind of brush it off. I feel like they're just cool heels. And with that being said, I guess Negro Casas is gonna get the win here. I'm gonna give him a flash pinfall though. All right. Not much story to that match other than we needed a tech masterclass on the card, and these guys are kind of opposed to one another, not directly, but all right. Up next, we got a big old 5-on-5. You know, I how much I love booking my 4v4s and my 5-on-5s. Who the hell is in this match? We got Blue Panther, Lance Storm, Atlantis. Lance Storm, Atlantis. I believe the last ones were El Hijo de Santo and Místico. Okay. They're going to be taking on the Rudo. I was about to say trio, but what would you call 5 people? I don't know. All right, but yeah, they're going to take on Guerreros de Invierno, Wagner Jr., and Universo Dos Mil. That is kind of stacked, actually. All right, and what are we going to do here? I want the Technicals to win here, and we're kind of trying to use this to set up Lance Storm versus Wagner Jr. at the pay-per-view. But I don't know if I just want Lance Storm to straight up pin him. I'm trying to be careful about people losing popularity, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Lance Storm get the win. We'll just have him pin Universo, I guess. Oh right. This is Yoshihiro Takayama's last show here, and I forgot to book him on Super Viernes. Damn. That's unfortunate. But yeah, pretty much the plan the entire time we've had him was that I was gonna have him beat up a bunch of guys, get a bunch of wins, and hopefully get him to at least recognizable. And then he was gonna put somebody over on the way out. We didn't really succeed. Let's see, we got him from 17 to 22. So not that far. But you know what? He was an important member of the roster in my heart. What would we have done without him? But anyways, yeah, we're gonna give Ultimo Dragon the win in this dramatic singles match, I guess. We're just gonna have it be a 1-fall match again, I guess. We're gonna give him a clean win. Okay, we're gonna put Gran Hamada, Super Delphin. Who else? The Great Sasuke. Let's just put everybody at ringside. This is kind of we're kind of capping off this feud that's been going on between these two, even though I think officially I have already ended it. But yeah, we're not going to have anyone get involved in the match, but they should all be there. Yes, Yoshihiro Takayama is definitely too big to challenge for that title. Okay. Oh, we need to remember to get Dragon Kid for next week. I wanna start booking him since he's in a team with Ultimo Dragon in the tournament coming up. But anyways, that's for next week. We're gonna do Felino, Volodor Jr. and Ricky Marvin versus Perros del Mal. I guess I can guess who's gonna win here. How is Felino's momentum doing? I feel like I really like Felino in real life. He's sick. But I feel like in the game, I've been having him take a bunch of losses. Oh, he's still warm. All right, cool. Good to know. All right, they're gonna take on Perro Aguayo Jr. Did I do Hector Garza? Oh, Mr. Aguila and Damian Alteriba. You know, I think I might go change his name to just Alterible because it kind of is annoying to have two Damians for some reason. Like, maybe it's not that big of a deal, but when I press D for Damian and it goes to Damian 666, every time I'm kind of like, oh, wait, no. Give the win. You know, Damian Alterible is in the well, Damian Alterible, Volodor Jr., and Ricky Marvin and Perro Aguayo Jr. are all going to be in the tournament. Let's give Damian Alterible a win because you know he's not going to make it out of the first round. I'm going to tainted win over Ricky Marvin. Alright, sorry, Ricky. Ricky Marvin, another guy I really like in real life. But you know, there's winners, there's losers. Not every match can go to a draw, etc. Alright, our main events. We're doing LA Park, Shocker, and Vampiro. Taking on Garza, Damien, 666, and Halloween. So yeah, I think we're gonna do a promo on the show again with all these guys, kind of to farther establish the relationship between Damien 666, Halloween, Nicho, and Perros del Mal. You should also probably give Shocker a promo again. He got a 75 last time. That's pretty good. Hector Garza, oh yeah, Damien 666, Halloween. Right, you know, Hector Garza kind of got a upset win over Santo and LA Park at the pay-per-view, so we're gonna keep that momentum going and have him pin Shocker.
This is a stupid dope mix.
We're gonna do a tainted finish. We're gonna do, let's see, outside interference by Perro Aguayo Jr. All right, so that's 75 minutes booked. We've got 10 more minutes to squeeze a couple of promos in. This is looking like a solid show. All right, so I guess since the heels are winning this time, we'll have them close the show. Yeah, so we're gonna have Perros del Mal. You know, they're gonna talk some shit at the end of the show. And Shocker is also there, so I guess we'll also have him speak because he's also good at cutting promos. It's gonna be like, you'll see, we'll get you next time. Shaking his fist at them. Ooh, you guys, ooh, you make me so mad. Damien, and who else is in the match? Is it Mr. Aguilar? Damn, I can't remember. Hold on. Oh, it's Damien 666 and Halloween. God. Damien Alternativa, you are not here. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I can't have two guys named Damien. I can't fuck with two guys named Damien. All right. All right. So this is the Rudos. We're gonna have Shocker also talking. LA Park is in the background, shaking his fist. Ooh. And Vampiro is back there, teasing his heel turn, I guess. Do we have any angle ideas? No. These are both big gambles. Okay. Right. You know, even though they have a promo, we're gonna also give Perros del Mal a backstage promo. Because I just want Damien El Terrible and Perro Jr. to declare themselves for the tournament. And I guess we're gonna have it be a tease. We're gonna have Perro Aguayo Jr. is going to tease, like, you know, maybe I should join that tournament too, you know, since I won the last one. But yeah, Perro Aguayo Jr. is gonna do all the talking though. Everybody else just shut up. Just stand there and shut up. Let's get Damien 666, Halloween, and Joe in there too. And talking about all the ops. Shocker, LA Park, Hijo del Santo. They're gonna make fun of Hijo del Santo and Mystico. They're gonna be like, oh, those two are always together. You know, it's like father and son, or maybe like. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say it. Never mind. Who else are they beefing with? I guess Vampiro? Not really, but yeah, they're not gonna say anything about it. Hey, 3 more minutes. Let's see. No, we'll switch things up. I always give Hijo del Santo a promo, but you know, he's not main eventing. He's already established that him and Mystico are going to be in the tournament. So we're going to give Negro Casas a promo. You know, just kind of because why not? Granted, he's not even gonna. He is not going to be in the tournament, but he is feuding with Perros del Mal, so we're gonna, you know, just give him some time, let him talk. Oh, he didn't make anything to steal the show. Hmm. Damn, the thing is really jumping out at me to steal the show. I mean, these three names could definitely steal the show. But I don't know if they can do it against. Well, I mean, why not? Damian Terrible is definitely going to bring the match down, but he was going to do that. So why not? All right, so this is our show. Is there anybody important that I didn't book? No, not really. Yeah, not really. Let's get another dark match going, just for fun, and then yeah, we're good to go with this one. We're making great time today. We're really speed booking. No time to waste. Got places to be, things to do. All right, let's do El Dandy. Where's Arcángel de la Muerte and Rams. All right, wrestle. Wrestle Razo de Oro, Studioso to number 2. And we'll do Los Juniors again. I believe Mystidioso is also a young. Well, he's 32, but he has 5 experience. How long has he been wrestling? Why does he only have 5 experience? 10 years of experience? What? I don't know, man. Whatever. I've ranted about this enough. We're not gonna do it this time. We're just gonna ignore that. And we're gonna have El Dandy get. No, we're gonna have Arcángel de la Muerte get the win. Screw it. Screw it. I went out of my way to give him a new gimmick. He's gonna win a match. God damn it. All right, so that's our show. I forgot to look at what AAA has been doing lately, but I feel like they're usually in like the high 60s, low 70s range. So I don't know. We're shooting. Well, you know what? Our last Televisas have been pretty good. Let's say we're shooting for like an 80. All right, the pre-show 8-man gets a 49. Good. Thank God this wasn't on the actual show. Arcángel de la Muerte got a 53. But, you know, El Dandy, not to be outdone, got a 56. Carry the match. Wow, a 74 Tech Masterclass from Negro Casas and Nitro Million Audio. All right, guys, I see you. I see you. It's it's interesting that Nicho Milionario has good tech, but you know, interesting and useful. All right, and then his promo after the match gets a 69. Pretty good. All right, a big old 10-man tag. I'm not gonna read everybody's names again, but we had the Rudo, not excuse me, we had the Technicals go over when Lance Storm submitted Universal Dos Mil for Calgary Crab. So yeah, he beat Universal Dos Mil. That's definitely gonna get the attention of Wagner Jr. He's definitely gonna see that and be like, oh hell no. Who's this Canadian guy think he is? Beating my partner. Man, everybody kind of cooked in this match. Let's see. Mystico got a 62. He's right on par with Atlantis and Lance Storm. All right, Mystico. He's on the come up. Of course. Of course. Ultimo Dragon and Big T just don't click at all. Why? Yeah, why would they? Of course, you know, why would they? No, I'm obviously very disappointed in this. Oh my god, we brought in Yoshihiro Takayama and we squandered it. We squandered the opportunity to do anything cool with him. I mean, no, we tried our best. We gave him a bunch of wins. We tried to do cool things. He was involved in a lucha de apuestas. I don't know, man. This is just unfortunate. Whatever. Let's just move on. All right, big ol' Perros del Mal promo gets a 55. Okay. Oh, okay, wow. This Steal the Show match gets a 70. All right, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I looked at the match and was like, no, these guys can't steal the show. But I mean, basically everybody in this match but Damien El Terrible makes sense in the Steal the Show match, I guess. Oh, Ricky Marvin only got a 55. Wow. A little underrated in the mod, I'd say. Okay, and our big main event, Perros del Mal get a... Did they win the last match? I forgot already. Did I book them to win the last match? I think I did. So I think this is 2 straight wins for Perros del Mal as Hector Garza pins Shocker for moonsault following interference from Perro Aguayo Jr. And it gets 71. 2 good matches back to back. All right, nice work, everybody. And we close the show with a little back and forth between Perro Aguayo Jr. and Shocker. A 72. Huh. Interesting. You know, because that last show he booked, I didn't think it deserved the 76. I felt like the game was a bit generous there. Here, I feel like the game was a bit stingy. You know, we got a 74, a 77, a 70, a 71 main event. And we got the bonus, and we only got a 72? I don't know, man. We got scammed here. I don't know. Show me the math. Show me the math. I don't know, though. We made money. 79,000. Yeah, how was that show worse than the last one? You know, the ratings in this game sometimes you just have to accept them. I feel like if you try to be logical and understand them, it doesn't work sometimes. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess the main event of this show was a bit better. Maybe that is what brought the show up a bit. I don't know. It just seems like the Televisa show was better overall. I don't know though. The game says I'm wrong, so I have to accept it. Oh, Kazuchika Okada joins New Japan. Hello. 16 years old. Wow, he's young. Right. Anything else here? Ladies' Choice and Avalon? Oh, these are people. Who was Ladies' Choice? He's just some dude. All right, cool. World Japan has bad morale, man. If I could afford to buy these guys, we'd be in business, man. We'd be eating good. Oh, I wish. Again, Mr. Negativity, Ultimo Dragon, Petty Jr. sells like crap. Man, you know, Ultimo Dragon, sometimes you just gotta look at the bright side of life, you know? You don't always have to be so hypercritical of everyone. I'm saying that as a person who is very hypercritical of people. You know, I'm a Ultimo Dragon in real life, I must say. I'm kind of at LA Park at work. Well, let's not talk about that here. Sting won the G1 Climax? No way. No way. He beat Josh Barnett. What a weird G1 Climax final. Let's see, he also beat Minoru Suzuki in the tournament. And Shinsuke Nakamura. Okay. All right, well, congratulations, Sting. I would have never guessed. Let's see what else happened. Show only got a 69. Bob's app defeated Manabu Nakanishi to retain the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. What a main event. He defeated Tatsutoshi Goto. All right. Sting defeated Morozuki. Mike Martin. All right, whatever. This is a ton of matches. Did they do the whole tournament in one night? Damn. Minoru Suzuki defeated Genichiro Tenryu. My God. This is a cool sounding match. Probably happened before. Let's continue. You know, I would like it if we normally only advance like about 2 weeks, I would say. Like sometimes I feel like, well, I would say normally we get about 3 shows in per stream, but I would like it if we could get at least 4 in. If we could get 3 full weeks in, so that way the next stream would be Gran Alternativa, that would be really good. But me booking 6 shows, I don't know. I don't know if I've got it in me. Room tension. Yeah, though, just me personally, I don't know if like in one session I could book that many shows. I feel like 3 to 4 is kind of my limit. I feel like once I try to push past that, my brain just kind of statics up, you know? All right, we're gonna get to Friday, and then I think I'm gonna get up and take my break. I've been going for an hour and 20 minutes now. So yeah, I guess I would like to get up, have some water, stretch my legs out, you know. Big T leaves CMLL. Well, it was nice to have him. I'm glad he was here. And yeah, I guess we wish him well in Japan. You know, he can always come back if he wants to. He's got 22 pop. But yeah, he'll always be welcome back for sure. And he'll always be a delinquent to me. Oh, AAA Festival de la Violencia happens. Oh, got a 78. All right, they cooked. 14,000. Holy shit. Is this like their biggest show of the year or something? Damn. All right, they had Cibernetico defeated Heavy Metal to retain the Campeón de Campeones title. Champion of Champions. The fake La Parca, boo, defeated Octagon to retain the IWC World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, rest in peace, though. I shouldn't have booed him. Abismo Negro and Electroshock defeated the Headhunters and Evening Express. Who's Evening Express? Brazo and You know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Juventud Guerrera defeated Allen. Oh, it's Drago. Okay, but what? Why is his name just Allen? There's some lore I'm missing. What kind of 38? Hype video for Lady of Haja, Cynthia Moreno. Damn. Are we at a good show for them? We're surely gonna top it with our next pay-per-view. So it's not that good actually in hindsight. Evander Holyfield retires. Oh no. Oh. Hello, I didn't see that there. Oh, Pantera wants more money? Sure. Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, pour one out for Yoshihiro Takayama, everybody. Pour one out. He was kind of mid the entire time he was here, if I'm being honest. But, you know, sentimentally, I liked having him on the roster. Just the idea of him wrestling in CMLL kind of tickles me, you know? Guys are doing dives and arm drags and stuff, and he's fucking German suplexing people, and they're like, chill. Chill, guy. Jesus. Right, AAA got a 72 on TV. They're kind of on a hot streak. So we just need to be hotter, I guess. All right, but yeah, we're gonna take our quick break, and then when we come back, we're gonna book some more CMLL action. If you've been enjoying this so far, please like the video, consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment, and please, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. I'm lying. There's no ladies watching this. All right, and we are back from break. All right, we're back. It's time for us to book some more CMLL action. Oh yeah, I was thinking just now. I want to bring in a Dragon Kid for these next couple shows. You know, just he's teaming with Ultimo Dragon in the tournament, so I kind of just want to start booking him. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but you know, it wouldn't hurt to get him a couple of wins. All right, let's move on to the show. I'm just laughing thinking about Ultimo Dragon and Yoshihiro Takayama and they're having bad chemistry. It's like we brought this guy with the intention of him winning a bunch of matches and then losing on the way out. And of course, the last guy we booked him against, he's got bad chemistry with. Of course. Let's go to Noreste, maybe? No, actually, we're not drawing enough. Alright, Arena Nes Islands. Alright, training. Alright, this time it doesn't say anything about it not going well. That was really weird. I would like an explanation of what it means. Alright, psychology tips. Alright, that's it. All right, Super Viernes time. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. Erase this stuff. All right, so this is what we're gonna do on Televisa. But yeah, so we're just gonna kind of work off this to book this Super Viernes, I guess. Well, I was thinking of one match. Let's have you know what, yeah, 4v4 could be good. We're gonna do Ultimo Dragon, Gran Hamada, Dragon Kid, and Super Delphin. The rarely seen Super Delphin. Alright, let's see. Who are they gonna go against? Let's do James Gibson, Zumbito, Tarzan Boy, and we need one more guy. Do- uh, who's a funny option? Let's see. Who would be a funny option for this? I'm trying. I don't know. Nobody is speaking to me. Let's get Cassandro in there. Why not? I don't know. I just think it's funny with James Gibson's stupid gimmick where he's out here searching for the chicas. You know, he wants a lady, but you know he's a stupid American, so the ladies don't like him. But he's trying to hang around Tarzan Boy and Zumbito, and you know they're kind of wingmanning for him, trying to make him look better, but in turn it's kind of only making them look worse. And then you've got Cassandra, who's kind of the opposite. And James Gibson is, you know, it's the early 2000s. I imagine he'd be stupid about it and offensive again. So I guess this could be a comedy thing. Can't believe this is what we brought James Gibson into. All right, but anyways, we're gonna give the win to. Let's give it to. Can we give it to Dragon Kid? Have him beat Sandro, maybe. Also, I just remembered this. I think Ultimo Guerrero hates Zumbito. He thinks he's unsafe. Here, maybe we do this. Sorry, Zumbito. You know I'm a Zumbito fan, but we're gonna have Zumbito take the loss. Just to make Ultimo Dragon happy. What would be a I did that already. Yeah, Flashpin by Dragon Kid. Zumbito, not that much more popular than Dragon Kid, actually. Yeah, not that much more popular than him, but whatever. Right, that's a pretty fun match. Let's try to book a steal the show again. Do you know, this time let's do the Great Sasuke. Last time we did Ultimo Dragon, Volator Jr. and Mystico. Let's do the Great Sasuke, Volator Jr. and do Ricky Harvey. Who can they steal the show with? Do I feel like El Dandy. I mean, he's got consistency. See, here's my thing. If a wrestler is really consistent and has really good basics, but then they're like their best stat is technical, can they still have good steal the show matches? I feel like they should be able to. I don't know if the game says they need to have like aerial and flashiness. I don't know. We're just gonna do it. El Dandy. Where's that maybe? Oh, he's actually not. Alright, we'll do El Dandy, El Fantasma Jr. and one more. Sure, we'll do Ramstein. What a team. All right, these are the guys we're asking to steal the show, so good luck, guys. We'll give the win to let's give a win to Ricky Marvin. I feel like Ricky Marvin, we built him up a little bit to challenge for the welterweight title, but it feels like since then, poor Ricky Marvin, you know, just struggling to get a win. So let's have him go over Ramstein. Mr. Cool Name, Ramstein. Right. What did we do last week in the main event? Oh, we had the technicals get a win in the main event. Should we have Perros del Mal? I know they just went over on Televisa, but should we have them get another win? You know, actually, let's look at this. I never do this. Damien is fairly poor. Santo is good. Good. Great. Poor. Okay, so Damien El Terrible and Perro Jr. of all people could use a win. How about this? We're gonna do Perro Aguayo Jr., Nicho Milionario, Perro Jr., and Damien El Terrible. Right here, face Negro Casas, Bellino, Atlantis, and Blue Panther. There we go. This is a squad right here. But unfortunately, they're gonna lose. God, this feels so wrong. We're gonna give the win to Perro Jr. Ugh. Perro Jr. is going to beat God. He can this doesn't feel good at all. He's gonna beat Felino. Oh jeez. We're gonna do outside interference finish. Who's not in the match? Garza. Alright, so yeah, that's the finish. Hector Garza is gonna cause Felino the win. This is gonna be the main event. I'm putting a lot of faith in Perro Jr. and Damien El Terrible, putting them in the main event. I mean, Negro Casas and Perro Aguayo Jr. are there, so truly, how bad can it be? But don't let me down, guys. Don't fuck this up. Let's do 3v3. Got El Hijo del Santo, LA Park, and Shocker. And I mean, let's see, they can take on. Is there any? They can take on Damien 666, Halloween, and someone else. Oh, we could do Hector Garza, I guess. He's not in the main event. but I would like to avoid him losing to these guys for the time being if we can. Hey, Pirata Morgan. Pirata Morgan is just cool with all the Rudos because Pirata Morgan is just cool in general. You see this guy in a match and, you know, he might not be doing the best or the craziest stuff, but he's just got a vibe about him, man. He's just got a vibe. He's cool. Oh, all right, we're going to change his name right now. All right, you know what though? Let's give the win here to Santo. Open match. We're gonna have him 2-1 comeback. And we're gonna have him beat Pirata Morgan. I know I just God, what's the opposite of bury somebody? Oh, I know I was just putting him over. God, what a loser I am having to use wrestling terminology. But yeah, I know I was just putting over Pirata Morgan, but he's gonna lose here. Yeah, God, our now team sucks. Here we go, 13. This definitely is gonna be lower on the card. Maybe above this. And you know we're gonna do it. So let's go ahead and book our promo with Santo and Shocker. Hey, it's two fiery baby faces basically cutting a promo saying, look, man, we don't care if there's 10, 20, 30 members in this group. We're gonna come here every week and we're gonna kick their asses because we don't like them. I don't know why Pirata Morgan has to catch a stray because he was in the match. He's not really involved in this beef. He's just kind of, he was just down. They were like, "Yo, you want to wrestle with us tonight?" And he was like, "Hell yeah, man." Although I guess technically speaking, Damien 666 and Halloween aren't in Perros del Mal like right officially, but whatever, man. Logistics, who cares? You know what I mean. Let's see. We need a tech master class. Okay. We're trying to build up Lance Storm challenge for the title. How about we have him face somebody? Black Warrior has cold momentum, but he's still somehow recognizable. So yeah, why not? I haven't done this as a one-on-one match yet. Lance Storm's just gonna win. He's gonna straight up win. All right, we need to book Wagner Jr., Ultimo Guerrero, and who else? Ray Bucanero. Mistico's not on the show, I think. We're just gonna do the three I said: Wagner, Ultimo, and you know what? No, we are not gonna do this. Is our main event? Yeah, our main event's 4v4. Whatever. We're gonna do. Oh, we have another 4v4. Damn. You know what? Fine. We'll book a 3v3. Fine. I don't know why I suddenly want to book so many 4v4 matches. Now I'm self-conscious. Why do I love booking them so much? All right, here instead of Ray Bucanero, we'll do Universal Dos Mil. They're gonna take on. Who are they gonna take on? Oh right, Blue Panther and Lance Storm are beefing with them. Damn, Blue Panther's in the main event. Or maybe we'll take him out of the main event and put him in this. So we'll do Blue Panther. Blue Panther, El Pantera, and Mr. Niebla. And Wagner is going to get the win. All right, it's a pretty solid looking match. And what are we gonna do with these? Vampiro's on the show. See, the problem is we've got too many good guys. We've got so many good guys that we book shows, and then it's like, oh, all these guys aren't on the show. Oh no. Let's do something like Mystico, Virus, another Technico. Let's get weird. Let's do El Connect. What a weird team. Let's go Virus and El Connect, and they can take on the team of super crazy Arcángel de la Muerte, and should we do? Yeah, let's do up here now. We're just hitting shuffle at really at this point, or hitting random. But yeah, these are just the leftovers, the guys that needed to get on the show. And obviously, if you see Mystico's in the match, you know his team's getting. So we're gonna have Mystico. He's gonna go over a Viernes. Cool. Very random match there. We're gonna put it. And it's not even to steal the show or anything. It's just a match. Definitely go over this, I guess. All right, yeah, so this is looking like Super Viernes. Let's see, we got the one promo here. Is that all? All right, so let's get some Hold on now. Is this Santo and Shocker? Let's get a promo with these guys. All right, they're ready to kick some ass. That's the promo. It's like, what's all this talk going around about tournaments and groups and this and that, and who cares about that, man? Nosotros estamos mejor. O más bueno. Oh, God. Yeah, never say that. Oh, hey, you know what? Oh, jeez. All right, remove. I should have put Lance Storm in this before. But we'll do it now. It's fine. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and put Blue Panther in it too. Align him with Lance Storm. I guess he can be a supporting role. I don't really know what the difference between major and supporting role is. Okay. Let's do Universo dos Mil in the storyline as well. This guy. Okay. All right, I feel like these guys definitely don't need to be in this anymore, but we're kind of not. That's the thing. Since we have this big tournament coming up, a lot of guys with championships are not in championship feuds right now. These are just kind of on pause, but I don't want to end them. Let's just at least remove these guys. Okay. All right, and I guess we're just gonna plop in a Perros del Mal promo like we've been doing, and that'll be a show. All right, Perros del Mal are buddies with Nicho, Damien, and Halloween. We're just gonna establish this now. And you know what? Actually, I don't think I'm gonna actually put them in the group officially. I think it's fine if they just team up sometimes. Like we have Dr. Wagner team with Ultimo Guerrero, but they're not in the same group, So yeah, we're just gonna leave it as is for now. Until I change my mind and add them eventually. Is Hector Garza doing anything on the show? I think is he like interfering in the main event? I think he is. All right, luckily we need both Damiens for this. We're gonna do off screen Negro Casas, Santo, LA Park, and Shocker. All right, so there you go. We got our matches. We got our our traditional 3 promos, and we're clocking it at 110 minutes. We've got a couple minutes to spare even. So let's go ahead and apply these to, let's add it to the main event. Why not? All right, so I'm not going to do a dark match this time. So hopefully this is a good show. What did we do last week? We got a 78 last time. So we're shooting for a 79, I guess. 79. That's the number. We really want to stick it to AAA. No! Lance Storm defeated Black Warrior with a Calgary Crab. He sustained chronic upper back pain. Oh, fuck. No, Lance Storm. You're wrestling in a singles match on pay-per-view. Come on, dude. Oh, what bad timing. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes, I know, Savio, I know. All right, going straight into our Steel Show of the evening. We've got the Great Sasuke teaming with Bolero Jr. and Ricky Marvin to take on the team of El Dandy, El Fantasma Jr., and Ramstein. El Dandy got a 60, so I guess he can do Steel the Show matches. All right, that's good to know. The other guys on his team, not so hot though. Not so hot. All right, but the match got a 56. All right, 8-on-8 action. We got Ultimo Dragon, Grand Hamada, Dragon Kid from New Japan, and Super Delphin getting a win over the the bumbling trio of James Gibson, Zumbito, and Tarzan Boy, and Cassandro, special guest. A special guest appearance by Cassandro. Let's see, Dragon Kid he only got a 44. I'm sure if he gains popularity, he'll do better because he has good stats. But I guess a 44 is okay. Oh, and he was off his game even. Okay, so I guess he'll do better than that soon. All right, up next, random trios match. Místico, Virus, and the legendary El Canek get a win over Arcángel de la Muerte and the Los Invernales team of Super Crazy and Viernes. A 65. All right, pretty good match. Místico got a 61. I always gotta check what Místico got, just to make sure he's steadily improving, which it seems that he is. Also, Super Crazy got a 64 in this match, so shout out to Super Crazy. All right, this backstage promo with Dr. Wagner Jr., Ultimo Guerrero, and Universo Dos Mil. It's a 73. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, damn. I was gonna have him talking about Lance Storm and Blue Panther, so it advances the storyline, and I forgot. Damn it. All right. Oh, and their match gets a 75. Oh, and, all right. Well, at least this advanced the storyline. Yeah, 75. Best match so far. Hey, all right. The big Perros del Mal promo bearing the Technicos gets a 75, and we're establishing the friendship between Los Perros and the other guys. All right, the co-main event of the evening, Hijo del Santo, LA Park, and Shocker get a win over Damien 666, Halloween, and Pirata Morgan. When El Santo pinned Pirata Morgan. All right, got a 70. That's good. Show so far. It seems like a good show. All right, the promo after gets a 71. Let's see what the main event gets. Ooh, a 68. Ooh, that's what happens when you put Perro Jr. and El Terrible in the main event. Damn. All right. Shouldn't have done this, but you know, we try to switch things up. You know, you don't always want to use the same exact, groups of people. And we try to switch things up, and unfortunately, yeah, I only got a 68. Damn you two. Ooh, a 71. That is a lot worse than we did last week. That's interesting. I mean, I think the main event just heavily factors into your overall score. Because last week's show, it felt like it wasn't that great, but then the main event was pretty good, and the show did pretty good. This time it felt like this show was pretty solid, but the main event wasn't so hot, and it only got a 71. All right, note to self: put the best match in the main event. 33 days, no. Damn, so he's definitely gonna be injured for the pay-per-view. That sucks. Can Blue Panther challenge for the heavyweight title? We may have to pivot to Blue Panther. Surely he's within the weight class, right? Hopefully. See, the plan was we were gonna do Blue Panther versus Wagner Jr. anyways, but we were gonna do it on Televisa as a Tech Masterclass, and then do the title match with Lance Storm at the pay-per-view. But we could just swap those matches if Blue Panther can challenge for the title. 194. Yeah, I believe the lower limit of the heavyweight championship is 190. All right, cool. So then we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do Lance Storm Wagner 3 on Televisa. Unfortunately, Lance Storm it's probably not going to be as good as the first two now because Lance Storm has a hurt back. But yeah, and then on the pay-per-view we'll just do Blue Panther will be in the title match. Man, he's moving from the opening match to like way up on the card. Shout out to Blue Panther. I mean, I guess Lance Storm can replace Blue Panther in the opening match if we still want to book him. If not, it can just be a triple threat. Oh yeah, that's really unfortunate. Damn. All right, Deckness sulks. Walks away from AAA. Who is this guy? He only has 5 years of experience. And his stats are not that good. And he's not that over. Okay. Yes, Lance Storm was hurt. Very unfortunate. Oh man. Oh yeah, we have to remember to borrow him again. We're gonna book him on Televisa now. Yet another person trying to bury Zumbito. You know, guys, at some point you're just bullies. At some point you're just being bullies. Like, relax. He didn't injure anyone. Please. He injured Mystico one time months ago. All right, let's get Dragon Kid again. Did he gain any popularity from that one match? Probably not. How does he work Rudo? What? Old school hit? What? What are we doing here? I place legitimate Weasley underdog. Seriously, well, we'll do Weasley underdog. All right, the next gen dragon. Likely to succeed in. Yeah, why was he a Rudo? That's weird. Hey, is Dragon Kid actually a Rudo in real life? Am I just wrong? All right. I get, yeah, we've just been kind of straight booking shows in this episode. I don't know. I hope people like this. But yeah, I mean, we're just booking to the pay-per-view unless, unless like somebody's contract comes up or something crazy happens. Nothing else for us to do but then book shows. All right, we've been building this up for 7 segments thus far. Just wanted to check that. All right, so onward to Televisa, I guess. 800. Where did we go? Oh yeah, we went here. I mean, yeah, and I kind of, I like to stay to like Arena Puebla and Arena Mexico just for like for lore reasons. But we're losing a little bit of money each month, so I think from now on I'm just gonna go with the biggest option that we can run every time. See if that will make up some of the money we're losing. All right, creative team. Did we do one of these last time? I don't remember. Did we? Did I skip it or something? I'm thinking about it now, and I'm whatever. All right, let's try. Now start off with a creative finish. Can we like stockpile some of these? A safe bet. Thank you. Let's go for another one. Ooh, another safe bet. All right. All right, let's try to get a gimmick idea. Big gamble. All right, we don't want that. Let's do a couple of angles, I guess. Bit of a gamble. All right, can you give me a good one, please? A near certainty. Thank you. I just had to ask politely. Again, word is that it wasn't a great session. What's going on? What's going on in the training? Should we start looking for another trainer? Like, what's happening? Has anybody else ever seen this? I don't know. All right, it's time for more CMLL Televisa. All right, let's take a look at what we've got planned here. All right, we're gonna have a big 8-man main event. I'm gonna put over the baby faces. Why are we doing this, man? Oh, I think this is just to build, to continue the feud between Atlantis and Ultimo Guerrero, and kind of build towards Torneo Gran Alternativa. Again, Ultimo Dragon and Dragon Kid, we're building towards Gran Alternativa. Blue Panther and Lance Storm are going to get a win over Los Hermanos Dinamita. Unfortunately, Lance Storm's hurt. God, you picked a bad time to get hurt, Lance Storm. I'm trying to do stuff with you. All right, let's just get to booking the show. Dr. Wagner Jr. and Mascara Sagrada Tech Masterclass. And Dr. Wagner is just going to beat him. He's just going to simply win. All right. 2v2 Lucha Libre action. Let's get Blue Panther and the injured Lance Storm. I feel bad booking him now, but there's nobody. It was a storyline where it was kind of just Blue Panther and Lance Storm teaming up, and we have teamed Lance Storm with Shocker and Vampiro in the past, but now they're kind of caught up in the Perros del Mal feud, so there's really nobody else that I can kind of swap out Lance Storm for. I mean, whatever, man. I'm sorry about your back. Okay, 12 minutes. All right, no, let's have it be 10 minutes, I guess, since he has a hurt back. Of Blue Panther get the win over Mascara Año dos Mil. Oh no, I mean does Blue Panther have any mic skills? No, he does not. I don't know. Maybe we'll just have Wagner cut a promo on him, and that'll be like the build up to the match. And actually, now that I've said that, let's do that on this show, so I don't forget. Backstage, we're gonna do foreshadowing. Alright, so this is a promo that's gonna take place, I guess, sometime after their match. It's gonna be backstage. And yeah, it's basically gonna be a promo where he's gonna be like, "Oh, like Blue Panther, you son of a bitch, you think you're so cool, you know, you beat my friends. Well, you know, I know for a fact that you could never beat me in a one-on-one match. And the same goes for your buddy Lance Storm. How's his back doing?" Okay, what other matches are gonna be on the show here? Yeah, see? Also Dragon and Dragon Kid versus Archangelo Ramstein getting a lot of play lately. Does he deserve to be booked this much? Maybe not. But he's got a cool name, and that's enough for me. Excuse me, Ultimo Dragon, Dragon Kid. Should this be our Steal the Show match? Very well could be. Give Dragon Kid the win again. Yeah, this time he'll pin Ramstein. Did he pin Ramstein last time too, or am I? Oh no, I had him beat Zumbito. Ramstein was not even in that match. All right. Next match. Atlantis, Fuller Jr., Felino versus Los Guerreros and Viernes. Oh, and Sangre Azteca. And Sangre Azteca literally just in this match because he's gonna team with Ultimo Guerrero in the tournament. Otherwise, it would have been Rey Bucanero. Atlantis, Volador, and was it Felino? Yeah. Hey, you know what? Actually, screw it. Let's put Ray instead of Pirata Morgan. He's good. You know what? We're gonna give Volador Jr. a flash pinfall win over Rey Bucanero, which is kind of crazy. But we're gonna do it anyways, unless he complains. Then we will not do that. So yeah, what are we doing with this? Okay, it's cool. Nice. All right, and I believe, yeah, all this left is the main events. Got Santo, Mystico, Shocker, and Vampiro taking on Perro Aguila. Oh no, not again. I'm calling an audible here. We're putting Hector Garza in this match. We're not putting damn, who's worse? Damien or who is worse? Terrible got a 48. Payoff Jr. got a 49. All right. Ah. Let's look at them. Terrible got a 50. Payoff Jr. also got a. They're about the same. Yeah, we'll just take out Payoff Jr. because you saw what happened the last time we put him in the main event. Oh, hello, Santo, Mystico, Shocker, and Vampire. Taking on Perro Aguayo Jr. Perro Aguayo Jr. God, I feel like my brain suddenly wiped clean. Mr. Aguila. El Terrible. Hector Garza. I mean, if we really want to, we can just get Nicho in there, and this is way better actually. Let's do that. You know, we're gonna have Santo in. I'm gonna have Santo pin Aguila. And you know what's cool? We're gonna turn the tables. We're gonna do distraction finish. We're gonna have Mr. Aguila be distracted by LA Park. Because LA Park isn't on the card and he should definitely be doing something. And yeah, these guys have been cheating a bunch, so yeah, why not get a little revenge? It's gonna be the main event. And you know what? Actually, I literally just remember this now, but there's an important angle that we need to book on this show, and it's gonna come after the main event. We're gonna do 2 minutes first. Character development. All right, so this is the part where the baby faces speak. LA Park will be there now. Oh, and I guess Vampiro's there. And Perro Aguayo Jr. is proud, I guess. Hector is there. God, so many guys. Nicho, Aguila. We'll get these guys here, I guess, in the background for this. So it's going to be part 1, where it's basically just the baby faces cutting a promo on them. And part 2, we're going to do 3 minutes. Let's do foreshadowing, or let's do storyline development. I don't know if it matters that much. Shocker, you don't have to talk in this part. Perro Aguayo Jr. is going to yeah, basically I want Perro Aguayo Jr. to cut a promo basically saying that he hates Hello Santo. He hates LA Park. He hates everything they stand for, and because of that reason, he is going to enter the Torneo Gran Alternativa. Not because he cares and he wants to win it so badly, but just because he wants to shit on all the old traditions. Essentially, he wants to piss on the legacy of these legends that came before him. But yeah, he's gonna say to El Santo that he's like, you know what, I am gonna join, and my partner, you know who my partner is gonna be? Well, guess what? I'm not gonna tell you. You'll find out when it's time for you to find out. So he's just gonna leave a mystery for everyone. Yeah, so we're ending on a cliffhanger. Who's going to be Perro Aguayo Jr.'s partner? All right, so the show only needs 4 more minutes, so we probably so probably just one more promo and we're good. We're actually, oh yeah, I know, perfect promo. Boom, we're gonna have Ultimo Guerrero cut a promo backstage for his match saying that he's entering the tournament with Sangre Azteca. It's a regular old backstage promo. I know we used to do fun promos with what are these guys' names again? Los Guerreros and Viernes, where I would try to come up with a funny location for them. But you know what? Not everything is funny right now. Things are serious. The Torneo Gran Alternativa is serious business. This is not the time for hijinks. But Atlantis and Bullet are off screen. He's feuding with Atlantis pretty much. Okay, we still need 1 more minute. How about we give? How about we give this a couple? Oh, so I was being used too much. Oh right, he's in a match and a promo. God damn it. He's being slightly overused. Okay. 2 more minutes to this. All right, I guess we're good. Do we want to use? Yeah, let's use the angle idea for that last promo. All right, again, I'm not gonna do a pre-show match. I just don't feel like it. So this is CMLL Televisa. Yeah, much ado about Torneo Gran Alternativa on this one. So let's see what the show gets. Yeah, I didn't like that we got a 71 on Super Viernes, so I hope we can kind of bounce back and get at least a 76. Is that possible, guys? Can we get a 76, please? Let's see. All right, we're starting off pretty good. Dr. Wagner Jr. goes over Mascara Sagrada in our Tech Masterclass and it gets a 75. Thank you, Wagner Jr. Oh. Alright, it's a lot of red. It's got a 61. Ultimo Dragon and Dragon Kid defeat Arcangel de la Muerte and Ramsey. This was supposed to be a steal the show match, but Arcangel de la Muerte was off his game. Ramstein was really off his game. Dragon Kid has a gimmick that's getting stale. He just got here, dude. All right, well, at least they don't have bad chemistry. We're gonna change his gimmick to Next Gen Dragon. It's received an initial rating of awful, but that's what he is. He's Dragon Kid. That's what he is. Oh my god. Oh, why was that so disappointing just now? I'm mad at the game because I'm like, that is his gimmick. Please. Whatever, man. Excuse me, I have to cough there. I got too worked up about Dragon Kid. All right, Blue Panther and Lance Storm defeat Los Hermanos Dinamita, Universal 2000 and Máscara Año 2000. And Blue Panther submitted Máscara Año 2000. 68 isn't terrible. Yeah, Lance Storm, you can tell that the injury is definitely affecting him. But yeah, at least, yeah, the match wasn't a total flop, at least. Ooh, all right, and this backstage promo with Ultimo Guerrero declaring that he's going to enter Gran Alternativa with Sangre Azteca gets only a 62. Not his best work. Not his best. All right, but the match does a bit better. Atlantis, Volador Jr., and Felino get a win over Sangre Azteca, Ultimo Guerrero, and Rey Bucanero. Yeah, 71. Solid match. You know, Sangre Azteca is a guy who he's got decent stats, but I feel like I keep waiting for him to do better in matches. Only a 49. His stats make him seem like he should be better. All right, we got the Wagner Jr. promo backstage. Ooh, the storyline gained heat. Thank you again. Thank you, Wagner Jr. Really the MVP of tonight's show so far. Hey, and our big main event gets a 78. All right, that's really good, actually. All right, yeah, we have Santo, Mystico, Shocker, and Vampiro picking up a win over Nicho, Millonario, Hector Garza, Perro Aguayo Jr., and Mr. Agua. And Mystico right on par with everybody again. All right, really happy to see that. We got to take a look at this pop. It's been a minute since I've done that. All right, yeah, main event got a 78, so that means the show should do well, right? Oh, and it's a good thing we had this angle idea because this angle only got a 67. Thank God we got an angle idea. Hey, an 80. All right, we're back in the green, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in the green. Hell yeah. All right, see, this score makes sense. I feel like I've been confused by the scores all episode, but yeah, this score does make sense. Why did we get a 71 on that last show? I feel like we got robbed there. Whoever's giving out the scores just wasn't feeling us that day. Ooh, 91,000. All right. Oh, that show was good enough. We gained some popularity. All right. Right, of course, we're heating up as we get towards the pay-per-view. You know how we do. We do be heating up before pay-per-views. All right, so yeah, on that last show, we had Perro Aguayo Jr. He teased that he's gonna join Torneo Gran Alternativa. Jesus, couldn't say it for a second there. Teased that he's gonna join the tournament. I have not told you guys his partner yet, and of course he hasn't revealed it in storyline. Oh, Wagner Jr. Not a fan of Ramstein. All right, but anyways, yeah, we have not revealed this partner yet. Yeah, it's time for the reveal. God, I've been streaming too long. I can't form coherent sentences anymore. But yeah, team with Perro Aguayo Jr. We are bringing in Blue Demon Jr., the legend himself, Blue Demon Jr. He's got 60 pop in Mexico, of course. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have more, to be honest. But yeah, he's got solid fundamentals, good tech. He is a veteran. It makes sense that he would team with Perro Aguayo Jr. They have history teaming up in AAA. So yeah, and also, you know, he's somebody from Hijo dos Santos past, so it makes even more sense in that way. We can have Blue Demon Jr. show up and basically it's like we can justify his motivation for being in the tournament, just as, you know, I also don't like Hijo dos Santos. All right, so let's make him this offer. We have a lot of guys on these exclusive written deals. I almost wonder if we should just give him a handshake. You know, save a little bit of money, just use him while we need him, and then let him go. Although, man, 1,700 per show. We do about like what, 8 shows per month? How much? Right, you know what? I can't do this math right now. I can't do math right now, but I feel like if we do per month, we're paying him more actually. So we're gonna do per show. Yeah, we're gonna do a handshake. But we'll give him a bonus because he's Blue Demon Jr. We'll give him 10 grand. You know, people always tell me to use these when I'm signing people, and I never do. We're just gonna do normally. $25%, very generous. And we're not gonna cover his travel costs because he lives in Mexico. God. Ah, you damn freelancers. Ah. Ah. God, we've got another Yoshihiro Takayama on our hands. Fine, 9 months. God damn it, Blue Demon Jr. Alright, yeah, Blue Demon Jr. He's coming in, hopefully. Maybe AAA makes him an offer. Let's see. We're gonna try to. I think we're done booking shows on this stream. I'm getting a little fatigued here. I'll say. Like I've just been talking for too long. But yeah, let's try to get to Friday and see if Blue Demon Jr. accepts this deal. That way we'll be set up nicely for the next stream where we'll do a Super Viernes, a Televisa, and then we'll book the pay-per-view. Sounds like a good plan. What's going on with Tigre Blanco and Dragon King? Oh, they've got beef. Got beef. Tigre Blanco Jr. I knew not to trust this guy. We let him go. I didn't like the cut of his jib. Yeah, nothing else going on. Oh, SummerSlam. A 93. Wow. Let's see. Shawn Michaels defeated Chris Benoit in a strap match. Okay. Eddie Guerrero defeated Rey Mysterio, and they got a 99. They both got 100s. Jesus Christ, WWE. My God. They both got 100s. Man. Okay. Whoever made this mod, really, there's a lot of like stat inflation when it comes to WWE, guys. But you know what? Sure. If anybody deserves double hundreds, it's these. They probably had great chemistry together. Randy Orton defeated Kane in a ladder match. Edge and Rob Van Dam defeated Mick Foley and Kurt Angle. Got a 95. Oh, and a Hell in a Cell too. Wow, yeah. Why not? Oh yeah, great show by WWE, of course. So yeah, while we advance these last couple days, what can we talk about? We've been talking about CMLL for this whole stream. Well, what else is going on? I've been watching some Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I just started season 2 yesterday. I watched 3 episodes. They were all pretty good. I watched another one this morning. I'm really enjoying this season, I thought the first season was pretty good, but it feels like the kind of show where it took a minute to kind of get up to speed or gain what am I trying to say here? It took a minute for them to kind of find their groove in the first season. It feels like there's a couple of episodes in the beginning that are kind of but then as you get later in the seasons, the episodes kind of get better. But season 2 so far kind of hitting right off the bat, Got the appearance of Spike and Drusilla. The last episode I watched, this girl was like a mummy, and she like sucked people's souls. And of course, whatever the guy's name is, Xander. Of course, he's super into that. Oh man, Xander, what a character! What an asshole of a guy. He's always drooling over Buffy. He never has any time of day for Willow. But then, any other girl walks along and he's drooling behind them. And then once they leave, he's back to Buffy. And it's like, dude, get it together, man. Just fawning over the ladies left and right. It's just like, man, you got to be your own man. Who is Xander by himself? Do you need Buffy to hold you up? Also, I saw on YouTube that there's a Buffy game that came out for the Xbox, and it looks pretty good. I kind of want to play it. I don't think that's the kind of game I would stream. But yeah, I don't know. I might have to download an Xbox emulator and try that out. Blue Demon Jr. not here yet. That's a bit annoying because I want him for Televisa. So I'm really hoping that he accepts this contract. We can't advance any more days because I don't have another show in me. I really don't have another Super Vareness in me right now. But yeah, I hope he accepts this contract before Televisa. Please, we need you, bro. Get in here. All right, so yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream. If you enjoyed this, again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment below. Any and all type of support is appreciated. And yeah, also if you enjoyed this, maybe check out the AEW stream. What are we doing there? I feel like every time I talk about it on this stream, I completely forget what's going on. Oh yeah, right. We just started Collision. Yeah, we just started Collision. We had CM Punk debut. We're immediately throwing him into a feud with Kenny Omega. So that's going on. And then in the world title picture, we've got Cody Rhodes is still the champion. Adam Page still has eyes on the belt. Jon Moxley wants the belt now. Andrade wants the belt. So yeah, a lot of moving parts there. So yeah, hopefully you guys check that out, and hopefully you guys continue to check out the CMLL streams or videos, whatever. That's gonna do it for this one. I'm Hijo del Amigo, and yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time. What an outro.